Alrighty then. Let's hop to it. Welcome to the crash site, Frankie.
I am welcome. Hello, hello. Thank you for inviting me. Yes.
I am happy to have you. Just so you, as a small reminder, and for everyone that is new here, because this is the first episode that I'm doing this, and maybe more. I will be asking you a series of questions that are basically icebreakers, nothing too invasive because privacy is important. This little thing is to help not only me get to know you a little bit better, but for your community. Alright, then to get started, we'll just do like some small introduction questions so we can get to know yourself from there. So,
All right.
what is your name?
Uh, I'm Commander Franky. Hello.
What are your preferred pronouns?
I go by he, him, but if you call me they, them, I won't be offended.
Alrighty then, and for more or less like your species of sort, what are
uh,
you?
I suppose I'm human. I think. How do I check this? Is there a doctor?
Currently not on this craft, the spacecraft right now.
Oh, you don't have a medical officer? I'm gonna say human, but sure. I'm not a doctor.
What? Where do you stream or post your
Twitch,
content?
Twitch, Twitter, a little bit Blue Sky, a little bit of. I really should get better at TikTok and the like.
I felt that.
Just
I have a TikTok myself, but I don't have much on there.
yeah, I have a few social media accounts that are like 2 to 3 posts that I really should post more, but I just don't.
The idea is
I've been
there.
slacking. Yeah.
Are you an individual content creator or do you have a group?
Well, yeah, well, yes, I'm individual, but I am part of a group of individuals. That's what you mean. It's not like a big group. It's just an independent group, part of Eon Echoes of Nature. We like to do stuff together. We like to hang. Mostly, it's just us being friends and playing games together. But sometimes we get to collab and support each other in our start of our stream journey because we're mostly just new VTubers. Yeah.
Lovely. We love to hear it. Who are your pals, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, of course. So, there is the goat, the king himself, Herbalink. He is a celestial deer VTuber. He probably streams the most out of us. He is that's why he is the goat. He likes doing strategy and card games. I think his favorite game is Runeterra, but I'm not sure. I'd have to ask him. Currently, he started a Minecraft server, which is pretty exciting. It's like a adventure survival. I forget what the mod pack called, but I played a little bit of it, and I really should play more because it's pretty fun. I might play that after he launched it recently, and then we have Kana, the lovely Kana. She is Kana Hashimitsu. She's a bee. She lives in a garden by a shrine, and she likes doing cutesy content like let me think, the Sanrio game, Animal Crossing, Coral Island, things like that. She's a big fan of farming and having having
Big
pleasant
Pharma?
times. She's great. And last but not least, waiting to debut, and he's got a few things going on, so it might take a bit. And of course, the artist is taking a bit. But oh my god, I've seen some previews. No huge spoilers, but hopefully his debut is going to be absolutely fire. And he's an ice based soldier, I believe. I don't know what his classification is yet. I guess we'll figure out at debut. But is a wonderful friend of mine. He's great, and I can't wait to see his debut whenever that rolls out. But that's just the little group of Eon, and then of course myself, Commander Frankie. I'm here.
Oh, and you,
I'm
you and
just a
your
little guy.
just a little guy,
I'm just a little guy.
little guy with a big story. Because you also have a comic. Where do you have that at?
Oh yeah, I guess I do have. So I try to encapsulate the lore in a somewhat digestible way because there's a lot more I have written, but just with limitations of art and otherwise. But that's on Webtoons. I don't know how to easily look that up. Let me see. I guess it would be called the Shattered Light or Shattered Crimson series, I think. Yeah, that would bring it up. Shattered Crimson webtoon series. Yeah, it's only got 3 chapters. The fourth one's going to be released soon. I'm slowly releasing that one, and then I'm currently writing the fifth one. So it'll just be lore, including mainly Frankie lore, but it'll soon with the recent chapters it'll include Eon lore, and then we'll have some fun with that. I do have to talk to my partners with that, see how we can form chapter 5 into their preferences. But I'm excited that I love lore, so it's something I enjoy doing.
Going on to more of like creator wise. When
Yes.
when do you preferably try streaming or say uploading your content?
Okay. Well, currently my schedule's a little tight because I work full time, so the only real free days are Sundays and Mondays for me. So today and tomorrow is usually when I try to do stuff and content related. Usually stream. We'll see if I stream this weekend because recently I made a big move in my personal life, so we'll see how it hashes out. I might be a little too busy to stream, but time will tell.
What is your preferred time zone to like say stream or post? Because I know I struggle between my actual time zone and PST.
Yeah, that's fair. I am PST almost always. I will like try to convert it to EST if I have the chance, but uh, as a West Coast boy growing up, West Coast, best coast.
I felt that. Growing up on the West Coast, you normally stick to it.
Yeah, yeah. I just I do love the coast. I do love the sea.
What is your niche? What do you primarily try streaming?
Well, that's a great question. I assume I try to be variety, but I like to stick to a game until I get to a certain goal. So recently, I've been playing Stalker. I've been playing Darkest Dungeon. So I guess Darkest Dungeon is like a strategy survival almost. And then soccer is a first-person shooter survival. So I guess the only theme is survival. Currently, though, I do like doing some arts and doodles. That's not really gameplay, but it's a game for me. I'm trying to level up in art. But other games I like is well, in my personal time I've been playing some League ranked. I've been trying to get better at it, but that's a little bit of degen. I don't usually I don't usually stream League of Legends because the community there is a little rough, so I just keep that to my personal time. Um, Outside of that, I don't know. I like playing Minecraft sometimes, depending if it's the mods. I play Stardew Valley because it's fun. That also modded. I like playing modded games. I'm a big fan of games like Skyrim, where they're open world and you can do a lot of like leveling up. I guess RPGs. What else? Trying to think. I'm a big fan of like certain story games where you can affect the world itself. Like Undertale is was a fantastic game. Um, yeah, and then I like a whole bunch of oldies but goldies. Like sometimes I lost my N64 many years ago. It was like originally my brother's and then handed to me, and then our stepdad was like clearing out our house, and
Oh
it
no.
unfortunately got lost, and I'm so sad about it because I had a lot of my um, childhood games on there just because my brother handed it down to me, and I just played the heck out of it. That's how I mostly became a gamer. That and the SNES. But yeah, those are the type of games I like. I don't know.
For your like content journey, like do you have any like goals you would like to reach? Or are you just kind of just
Uh,
flowing with it?
So I am a very goal oriented person, so I do have like real goals, but I have the unrealistic goal. So I have 3 tiers of goals. So I have the unrealistic goal, I have the actual long term goal, and then I have the short term goal in my head. And usually they're pretty dynamic, so they change. My unrealistic goal would be like 1 million followers on most of my platforms. Hell yeah.
Gotta rock it.
The yeah, the current long term goal is probably around 5,000 followers on Twitch and probably similar on Twitter. And then my current short term goal is just get those rounded numbers up. So I think on like Twitter I'm at 18 50 or 60 for followers. Get that to 19 type deal, and then I don't know. I believe a journey takes little steps. So if you focus on the steps, you'll eventually climb a mountain. So that's just kind of how I take it. I'm that kind of goal, and then other goals outside of just numbers. There's certain things, dreams, I suppose I have. Like one thing that I absolutely love is animations. I grew up with a lot of anime, a lot of cartoons. There's a there's a place with some pretty cursed animations. Newgrounds. Maybe you're familiar with it, but
Yes.
oh my god! As a young teenager, I picked up a lot of cursed animations there, and I'm like, animation's so cool! Like, oh my god! Well, a goal of mine is to not only get better at animating and maybe make an animation myself, like a proper animation, but also maybe one day I probably wouldn't be able to get to the ability, but maybe long run I could. But like maybe produce or create my own kind of anime, so to say, like a animated series, 12 episodes, full season.
12 episodes,
What I
full
was
season.
yeah, professionally produced, voice acted. Hell yeah, that would be the dream.
All right, welcome to the little quiz side, which is just cosmic knowledge. So that going straight into it, our first like little point of questions. Can you
Oh god. Oh god.
name the planets in order?
Oh, what is it? It's not Roy G. Biv. It's something else. It's like something. Oh, balls. Okay, so Pluto's at the end, if they exist. Nice, I got one.
Mhm.
First one, I'm trying to remember if it's. I want to say Mercury, so I'm gonna say Mercury. I don't know if that's right. Is Mercury the first one? If not,
You
okay.
are
So then,
correct.
is there something between Mercury and Mars? If so, it would be. I'm gonna say Mars is next, but I think there might be a planet.
You are wrong.
Okay, so then it has to be. I thought Venus was further out, but I'm
Let me
trying to
just
think. It's
double check
it's.
this to make sure I am right.
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember what the heck's going on. It's been a hot minute since I've looked at the stars. Oh hell no! I lost them. I'm skunked. Bro, I want to say if it's not Mars, I have no. There's Mercury,
Okay, cool. I will say you
Uranus.
did say the correct planet, but you just were
There's
questioning about it.
Mars. And there's no, Uranus is further out, and then Saturn, and then okay, then okay. If there's a planet in between Mercury and Mars, I would assume it's Venus, but I'm not sure because if men are from Mars, then women are from Venus. Does that make sense? Yeah,
It
I'm gonna
is
say Venus.
Venus.
Venus, then it'd have to be Mars, and then it would have to be Earth, and then I think it's is it Saturn, then Jupiter?
Unfortunately, the third planet is not Mars.
Wait, what? Oh, then it's Earth and Mars. Oh my god, I didn't realize Earth was before Mars. Oh my god. My whole world is flipped upside down. Okay, then is it Mars? Saturn? Is it Saturn?
No.
I hope it's Saturn. Okay, then oh, it's Jupiter then, right?
Yep.
Okay, and then it's oh god. Is it Uranus or Saturn? I'm gonna say Saturn,
Correct.
and then balls. Is there the planet balls out there? um,
Kind of close.
I'm gonna say Uranus, but I'm trying to remember
Correct.
what the last one is. Mars. There's Pluto,
I
but
could
what's before?
say it is a connection to the sea god.
Oh, Neptune.
Correct. And then
I
you already said the
forgot
last
about
one, which was
Neptune.
Pluto.
Pluto, and then there's like Planet X, which is just an asteroid.
Yeah,
Amazing.
that's
Oh
too
my
far
god,
out
it's
for
been
us
a
to
hot
put that in
hot
there.
minute. It's been a hot minute since I. Oh my god, it's
You're
since
all
I
good.
learned the planets.
On to the next question, because you got the planets, which is honestly
Yeah.
impressive. Because when I was trying to go through it, I was like, what is in our system, anyways?
Yeah.
I was so
Um,
lost.
basic. Well, it's Milky Way, 100%. I'd love to visit Andromeda, but
Milky Way, you are correct.
easy peasy.
What is the dragon's
Oh
name in
my,
Mario Galaxy 2?
bro. Okay, now this one, okay, Mario game.
You got
They wouldn't call
Camilla,
him.
Kingfin, Sorbetti, and then Gobblegut.
Oh my god. I love the
Cosmic
name
knowledge.
Gobblegut, but, like, looking at him, is he a Gobblegut? I don't think so, dude.
Is that your final answer? Answer?
Ah, it's Mario Galaxy 2? I'm trying to remember the other names of things, but all I know is Mario. I'm trying to remember any of the names. Balls. Okay, Imma say Gobblegut because it's the one that speaks to me the most.
You are correct.
Hell yeah, okay. Oh, these
What?
are, Lumas, I
Yep.
think, right?
All right.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I didn't even have to say the question. You're correct. I love these little guys. They're so
They're so cute.
silly.
I love the iteration they did in the show. I don't really, I'm not a I didn't like the show hugely, but I loved, how they did the Lumas in the show. There's one that's, like, in a cage that yearns for death, and it's like, "Oh, wow, I love him."
Yeah, the little blue one is just like, it's all
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
On to the next one. Another fun one. For fun, can you name the 12 Chinese zodiacs?
There's dragon, there's dog, there's tiger. What else we got? Dragon, dog, tiger, chicken. Um, I think there's a snake. I think there's a. Is there a horse? Maybe a horse. I already said tiger. Um,
You're
trying to
almost
remember.
there.
Did I say dog? I think I said dog.
Yes.
Um, that's the only ones that are coming to me. I think there's like.
You got 6. You need 6 more.
Dang it! What do you mean I need 6 more? Can I get a visual aid that I
uh,
can just?
no.
Why? What do you mean? I'm cooked. I don't know. I don't know any more animals. The animals I know are not on there.
You finally given up?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So going down the list, you have rat,
Ah, okay. I was not gonna
ox,
get rat. Okay, ox I might have been able to.
tiger. You got that one.
Yeah.
Rabbit,
Okay. Maybe if I squinted my brain.
dragon,
Dragon was
snake,
easy. Yeah.
horse, goat.
Goat. Okay, I was thinking like
Like goat or sheep.
donkey, but I knew it wasn't donkey. Monkey. Okay, monkey. I probably wouldn't have got.
Rooster,
I called it chicken, but yeah.
a dog, and then pig.
Ah, pig. Okay.
The one
Man, there's
thing
a lot
that
more.
I always try
Yeah.
remembering with the Chinese zodiacs is that old Jackie Chan was it little animated TV series, like the little cartoon show where they had like these
Oh,
little
I never
rocks.
watched that show.
I don't remember what it was called, but I just remember they had like the little Chinese zodiacs and little rocks, and they just gained
Yeah.
power.
That's amazing.
These two characters are gained a larger popularity around 2020, even though they are from two extremely different worlds and game franchise. The community deemed these two married. Who are they?
Isabel and Doom Doom guy.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember if he has a official name, but I'm pretty sure it's just the Doom guy.
It's just the Doom guy.
Now, is it Isabel or Isabella?
It's just Isabel.
Okay.
Isabel can be said in 2 different ways. And one's just
Okay.
with an
Okay.
L and E in the end of it.
Oh God, Dragon Ball Z characters. Okay,
Yes.
I think the first one is Cell. The second one, I want to say Majin Buu, but I'm not sure
No.
because I'm trying to remember because I know what he looks like. He's got like the weird lips. He's got the turban, but I can't remember what his name is for the life of me. This one, it probably won't come to me. And the right one, I don't know if I recognize.
Alright. So, the middle one is Mr. Popo.
Ah, okay, that's why.
The
Okay.
last one is Ox King.
Okay, I
This
don't
is
remember.
Chi-Chi's dad.
Ah, okay.
He wore this getup when it was the first Dragon Ball series. Next
Yeah.
one. Who said that? Hopefully these aren't loud. I will say
Oh, let
I'm
me.
worried about it being loud.
I'll turn up the.
Let me just turn it down just a little bit because some of these quotes are very loud.
I maxed volume. I'm ready to get ear blasted.
Okay.
These barbarians pretend to be submissive, but they're dangerous. They could bare their fangs against us at any time. They are, after all, a species completely comprised of warriors. It's always best to put a sleeping beast down before it can be awakened.
I'm trying. I don't know. It sounds familiar, but like faintly. I don't know if
I will
recall.
say these are still in the Dragon Ball kind of category.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't know if. Well, sure, play it again, but I don't
These
know if I
barbarians
have.
pretend to be submissive, but they're dangerous. They could bare their fangs against us at any time. They are, after all, a species completely comprised of warriors. It's always best to put a sleeping beast down before
Balls.
it can be awakened.
The problem is, so it sounds familiar, but I don't know the character, and also Dragon Ball. So I watched a lot of my Dragon Ball in the Philippines, and most of it was subbed, and
I will say,
the voice actor might be different. So
I will say this character,
yeah,
as for a little hint, is more or less one of the main villains in the beginning of Dragon Ball Z.
Frieza.
Yes.
Okay, he sounded less nasally than the dub I heard, but okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I get Frieza.
this is like the original voice actor for the English dub. The other one
Ah,
has more of that oomph to his voice for the more newer
yeah.
Frieza. Okay, next character.
I still haven't forgiven you for not sharing your pudding with me.
That's it.
What is that? I still. Yo, what?
He's more of like he's not a villain, but he's more of a newer ally.
It kind of sounds like Vegeta, but I'm not sure.
I still haven't forgiven you for not sharing your pudding with me.
I will
Oh no,
say
that doesn't sound quite like Vegeta. I have no idea. I'm gonna say Piccolo, and I don't think it's
I
not
still
right.
haven't
But I'm saying
forgiven you for
Piccolo.
not sharing your pudding with. I still haven't forgiven.
stop playing.
I still haven't forgiven you for not sharing you. Ah, okay.
Lord
I've seen this
Beerus.
guy. I have no idea who he is.
That's it. That's all for the quiz for right now.
What is his name?
His name is Lord Beerus.
Lord Beerus.
Or
Okay.
Beerus. He
Okay.
is the god of destruction.
Ah, damn. How unforgivable. Should have shared the yogurt or the pudding with him.
He's talking to Majin Buu for that. What would be your all-time favorite game?
All-time favorite game. Oh, that's tough. So it's either what's it called? My favorite game, forgot the name. Is it Freelancer? I think it's either Starlancer or Freelancer. I think it's Freelancer is the first one. It's like a star-based trading one, or it is on the SNES, Uncharted Waters, New Horizons. Oh my god, that game slaps. In essence, it's a Super Nintendo game where you can select. There's like a roster of like 12 characters with their backstories. I like picking. I- it's like a ship. Okay, so you can explore the entire world. The entire world has like there's a map, uh, but you're basically a sailor, I guess a captain who gets a ship, and you get to explore the world how you see fit. You can do trading, you can do piracy, you can do quests, you can like pledge your allegiance to kings and stuff. And for such an older game, it's such a captivating experience for me, and it's so fun. And there's so little like Easter eggs here. It's just I love the game so much. I love like exploring around the world and finding like little villages and artifacts, and going back to the king and be like, look at this, put it in a museum, and he's like, here, have a title. It's a fun game.
Sounds
I might
fun.
play it on stream one day.
So going off of your favorite all-time game, would that game be a game you would consider wanting to re-experience for the first time, or do you have another one in mind?
Honestly, yeah, because like now that I played it, there's a lot of things that I'd love to rediscover, just because there is so many things. Like you can like explore down the rivers in Africa, and you can find like I don't know, like massive creatures that you can stick in museums, or like lose half your crew to by getting attacked by. And it's I don't know, just getting surprised by that, like a giant land sloth that eats half your crew, and it's like, oh well, we have a giant land sloth now. It's just something that I'd love to re-experience, just exploring the virtual world of Uncharted Waters.
What would be your favorite game genre?
Favorite game genre? Oh, that's tough because like open world is technically kind of a genre, but it's got to be done right. Like certain open worlds suck, but I do like the concept of open world, and I like it paired with like a RPG where there's like progression, so you can get better, stronger, etc. Um, I do like strategy as well, though. So it's like I'm trying to think what would be. Maybe those are my top three. Probably strategy, RPG, and open world are kind of my favorite. And then like shout out to like games that let you have interpersonal relationships with the characters in game, whether it be like Baldur's Gate or any kind of previous Bethesda games like Skyrim or etc. Where you get to bond with the characters. That's kind of cool.
Do you plan for content creating or video games to be your main main content, your main point of the stream, or would you like to eventually branch out
Um,
to new things?
That's a great question. So I'd love to. I'm always a gamer. I will always stream games, but I do like doing art streams. I want to art more, maybe animate more, but eventually I want to get into other content, similar to cool things like Crash Site. Collab with content creators and do fun little things, whether it be chats or otherwise. I don't know what that'll be in future, but it might be something.
In each little topic that I have this one little question that I will be repeating. With three, your top
Yeah.
three video game characters.
I'm gonna say number three is Link from Legend of Zelda. Um, he is probably like he represents all the talkless protagonists, and he's kind of the poster boy. But also, he's been through a lot, and he sure shoulders the burden without saying a heckin' word, except yeah,
Yes.
hell yeah,
I know for me
yep,
personally, with certain video games, I do enjoy the game, how it's structured, how the story's going, but there are
yeah.
NPCs where I'm just like, I don't like any of you guys.
Yeah, that's fair. Like some of them are good for just to hate on. Oh, okay. I think I know. I think I know. Oh, maybe I don't know. It's a toss up for me between Kratos and Commander Shepard. So I
Ooh.
really love Commander Shepard mostly because you play as Commander Shepard. Um, and I really do like Kratos. Okay, so number two, I think is going to be Commander Shepard. Number one is going to be Kratos, just because he's been through a lot, and then he enacts immense violence. And then in the newer God of War, you kind of get to see that he's trying to better himself.
Who would you rather
Yeah.
fuck, marry, or kill out of those
Oh,
three?
my top three.
Yeah.
Uh, damn.
Again, if you want to
Okay, I
change.
have to kill Link. He'd easily have a fairy. He's coming back. Mary. Low key Commander Shepard, they would take care of me. Kill, it would be tough, and I would probably lose, but I'd try to kill Kratos. We would have an epic battle.
Oh wait, I thought you said already kill for Link.
Wait, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm stupid. Well then I'd have to bang Kratos. Oh my god, yeah. Hell yeah. Wait, this worked out. Hell yeah. Oh my lord.
Okay, into the next topic of art. When did you start drawing? Like as a wee
Well,
lad, or?
Well, I've always doodled, mostly. So when I play D&D, I sometimes have a doodle pad, and then I do little doodles. I've doodled like that for a long time. I've always liked to doodle. I've never been good at doodling that per se because either I'm distracted or I'm just bad at doodling. But recently, I've been trying to, at least art more, and then hopefully improve my art on stream. So I recently got a tablet and have been starting to art more on stream and that's kind of my start of my drawing slash art journey officially.
Would you consider art one of your main hobbies?
One of my main hobbies. Hmm. I mean, I do commission a lot of art. I do like looking at a lot of art. I mean, VTuber, being a VTuber, I am a moving piece of art. I would consider it a hobby. Yeah, I like drawing as well. So yeah, I would consider it one of my bigger hobbies outside of gaming and sleeping.
With going back to digital art, what art softwares do you use to create your masterpieces?
So the my favorites is a sprite for pixel art and animation. For just drawing is Krita, and also I'm learning to animate on that. It's somewhat steep learning curve, but I'm trying to force myself to learn, and I think I figured it out after doing my first animation on it. Outside of that, other art platforms, I use a very prestigious one, MS Paint. Oh my god, it's so good. What else? I think those are the main ones for art that I use.
We're going into the next topic of anime. Do you watch
Yes,
anime?
I do. I watch anime. I love anime. Recently, I don't think I've been watching anime just because I've been busy. The most recent anime, I'm trying to remember what I watched. Uh, I want to watch. What is it? Sakamoto Days. I think that's what it's called. But recently, I've been watching, or the most recent, and it's been a hot minute. I think it's been Spy Family. It's been a little bit of what's it called? Maybe you know of it, Aliens and Ghost. Oh, it's in the tip of my brain. Um, dang it.
The only thing remotely close to aliens and ghosts related concept would be the Dan Dadan.
Don, yes, that's it. Don to Don. I've been watching or reading a lot of mangas and manhwas recently, or try. Well, reading is a light term. There's a YouTube recap that like reads them for me, and I have them running in the background while I do stuff to keep productive.
How did you
I binge it.
discover anime?
Anime discovered. It would probably been Dragon Ball Z in the Philippines. So I visited there when I was a wee lad with my brothers in Mima, and we visited um, the Philippines there as a little family, and some of the local kids there where we were staying hung out with us, and we're like, "Hey, let's show you this cool thing," and they showed us Dragon Ball Z. Uh, I think it was dubbed in the Philippines with English subtitles, and oh my god, it was amazing.
From that, considering you discovered anime through a Dragon Ball series that has been was it dubbed in Philippine language, what can you
Yep.
recall being your first anime that you actually sat down and watched from beginning to end?
Oh, okay. Well, it definitely wasn't Dragon Ball because it was the random episodes, so that's not very beginning and end. But um, hmm, because even Avatar, I think there was some episodes I missed, so it wouldn't have been that. But like sitting in one full sitting and watching session, or uh, at least uninterrupted. I'm trying to think. Probably. Uh, I don't know the Japanese one, but it's Lelouch's Rebellion. I think it was Lelouch. I don't know how to say it, but that one with Code Geass, and then Death Note very soon after that.
Ah, yes, everyone's semi in the beginning era of
Yeah,
anime.
yeah,
The Luch one that the code Gios.
yes,
I've seen it. Not like actually watched it, but I've seen it around. I never knew what it was, nor the name was, until like
yeah,
far late into my adulthood. So I might give it a watch, but
yeah. Well, it's a little bit older, but I don't know. I feel like it would still kind of bang if you like anime.
out of both the animated world of anime and the manga, what would you prefer
Yes.
out of those two?
That's tough. So I used to read a lot of manga before I started watching a lot of anime, mostly because I don't know, there wasn't an easy way to read or not read to watch anime or get a lot of anime as there is today. So I used to read a lot of manga. I read the heck out of One Piece. Um, there was like random other ones that I read. Trying to remember their names, but most of the time they were in the Japanese name and I couldn't read them. I just know the characters. But yeah, I read the heck out of that manga at the start. But now that their anime is much easier to access, it's probably anime. But manga is my OG.
So then, in your opinion,
Yes.
what is the best anime?
Oh my god, why would you ask me this? Uh, my meme side would say JoJo Bizarre's Adventure, but best. I really love Steins Gate. I really love Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I really love. Oh, I really love Death Note, not the second part, like the last kind of season area or whatever. After something major happens, after that, it's perfect. Um, Code Geass has a special place in my heart. I'm gonna say, I think it's Steins Gate.
Nice. That is a good one, I will
I think
say.
it's Steins Gate. Yeah, it's tough. There's a lot of good ones out there, but I think my top would be Steins Gate.
Now, out of the top of your head, from
Yes.
saying all these different titles, different names, different little scenes,
Yeah.
how many animes and or manga in total have you read or seen?
Oh my god.
Completely finished though.
uh,
Completely finished or
completely
was
finished.
canceled.
Oh well, completely finished is different, but because some are still ongoing, like let's say One Piece or whatever. Um, I'm trying to think of another ongoing one, but I don't have one in my mind anyway. I'm gonna say tentatively 600 individually, but it might be more.
And now to the last question in this topic that I did not incorporate. Sorry. I'm going to incorporate the question that I did not say in the last topic with this topic because it basically
Secret question.
connects anime, cartoon, or comic book character. What are your top 3 adult characters
In anime, cartoon,
and comic
uh,
books?
and comic books. Oh, top 3 adult characters. Oh, so comics include like Marvel and DC, and there's a very large amount of characters in there. Comics does technically include myself, Frankie. So hey,
You're
hell
not
yeah.
wrong.
Let me put myself in the top 3, not the top one, but probably top 3. I love the concept of Superman. I think Superman's like they done a better job of fleshing him out more recently, but Superman he comes from a position like a position of like great power, but he carries it with such restraint and humility is it's quite admirable. So I think Superman's probably up there somewhere. And then number 1, who would be my favorite kind of from comics, anime, adult character? And I don't know if this would be my final answer if I thought all hard and long about it, because I'm sure I'm forgetting someone. But I'll say Light Yagami would probably be number 2 or 1. And then the first one would be like Superman 2 or 1, and then me as a third. Because like Light Yagami, I don't know. He hides his power, but he does not necessarily the right thing, but he does what he thinks is right.
Along with those 3 comes the question once more. Who would you rather?
Yeah.
Fuck, marry, or kill?
Ooh, okay. I'd have to kill Light Yagami. He's too smart for his own good. Mary, uh, who? Because the other option, could I, uh, I could have a special time with myself. Like, then I'd have to marry Superman, and I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'll marry Superman. I'll kill Light Yagami, and the rest will fall in place.
Going down to the cooldown now, just to get things a little bit more slowed down as we slowly uh, almost end. Did you
Okay,
ever
okay.
see yourself going into this kind of like quote unquote work years prior? So like before Kana brought this up to you of like VTubing and stuff.
Yes.
Did you ever see yourself getting into it?
Um, that's a good question. I always saw myself maybe getting more into streaming because it's something that's like, well, I could just hang out with people and I could share my whatever, and if they have fun, great, and I just kind of sharing a little bit about myself. But I was always stopped because I'm a more private person about the I don't know, I guess the wall of just keeping my stuff to myself and keeping my stuff private. So I guess VTuber was kind of the natural result of that. So um I don't know. I guess maybe.
Who would you recommend I invite to the show?
Oh, recommendation. Interesting. There's a lot of people who know a lot of things, and there's a lot of people I would recommend, but it's like, hmm. There's like some people that I haven't sat down and talked a lot a bit. Do you have like a how do I say, like a list of requirements?
Uh, the only requirement that I believe I mentioned was I rather have 18 plus, so 18 plus
Yeah,
guests only.
yeah.
Nothing really else. I guess
Oh,
just if they're been in controversial things for bad things, then preferably no.
ooh, ooh,
But just
drama.
yeah. Just mainly 18 plus. If they're YouTubers, that's perfectly fine. If they're just chill
Yeah.
people, that's also fine.
Oh God, there's quite a few, and it'd be up to them, of course, if they accept it. But
Hmm.
how many suggestions do I got? How many can
Top
I do?
three.
3?
Yeah, you want just top three. Top three off your head.
Oh no, dude! I know more than 3 VTubers.
I felt that.
um, I think Estella has a lot of Estella Lunetta. I think you're aware of her.
Hmm.
She has a lot of interesting stories and a lot of information, and she's usually pretty open about it. I think she would be an exceptional person to learn more about. Outside of that, um, I think low key, her would be fun to learn more about because I don't know, he doesn't share as much as he could, but I think he's got a lot going on that would be fun to learn more about her. I think that'd be kind of cool. A third suggestion. This is tough. This is tough. Because I have like so many people I want to say, but one. That's not fair. Why would you do this to me?
You want to go up to five? Let's do top five.
No, I'll do top 20 easily. No, I'll stick to 3 just because you know, otherwise I'll be here all day. Um, you know, ooh, ooh. Y- Yuki. Yuki maybe.
I
Yuki
unfortunately do not know them.
VT. Well, it would be a great person to know. Yuki is she's very friendly, very talkative. She is also semi-new and starting to debut new things. She's got like a new design in the works, and she's trying to step up and get more into the VTuber. She's got a lot of things going in her life, so it might be a timing thing, but she's got a lot of interesting things to share. She's traveled around, um, got a lot of real world experience and the like, and I think it'd be very interesting to see her perspective on certain things, especially VTubing and gaming and the like.
I will surely keep those in like a little recommendation box and just shuffle it and be like, who do I invite now?
Yeah, yeah. If you need more, I got easily 20 others. If you ask me the list, oh yeah, I'm easy peasy. But top 3, that's tough.
Here's a PDF of everyone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Comprehensive PDF. I'll include pictures as well.
Okay. Now we are unfortunately reaching the end of our little tidbit, our little talk show on the Crash Site. So let's hear it one more time. Who are you? Where can people find you? And where do you normally stream and or upload your content?
Oh, that's a great question. Well, I'm Commander Frankie. I'm a VTuber, I guess. Usually I usually I stream on twitch.tv/, Frankie Commander, the inversion of my name. Usually I stream there. I try to stream gaming. You can also find me on Twitter. I think my Twitter is at Commander Frankie, not inverted. And then I have a YouTube, which I think is Commander Frankie, but I uh, don't upload enough up there. I should upload more, edit more clips, and otherwise, I have a TikTok and an Instagram, but those are work in progress as I really got to get more stuff up on there. But those are the main places: Twitter and Twitch, the TW sites. You can find me there, Frankie Commander or at Commander Frankie. Um, Usually streaming or tweeting or lamenting about my life choices.
And then with that, we shall close today's successful interview, I would say. And thank
Yeah,
you, Frankie, for joining me on
of
this
course.
little tidbit of something new that I wanted to try out.
Of course. Thank you for having me for the first crash course, crash site. It's lovely to be here.
And I would like to thank everyone else that is in chat, just sitting and watching and listening. Until
W chat.
until next time.